Hey guys, welcome back to another video. What a glorious, foggy, cold morning. It is 42 degrees, that's about 5 degrees Celsius. Whew. Quickly discovering that I don't have the wardrobe to live in West Virginia, so I think I need to go out and do some shopping. Temperatures are really starting to cool off. It's still kind of warm during the day, but here in the morning, 42 degrees. That's the coldest we've had since we've been here. It's about a week away from the calendar mark of autumn. Perfect time for a hike and some photography. I'll be going back in here today. I'm at Watersmith State Park. I have about 5 state parks pretty close to where I live, within about 45 minutes, but this is the closest one. This is about 10 miles away. And honestly, of the ones that I've been to, this has the best hiking trails. Because they're not just hiking trails, they also are made for ATVs and mountain biking. They get very challenging. Yeah, makes for some great hiking. So let's get back in here and see what we can find. Been here a couple times before, but never vlogged from here. Yeah, like I said, I don't really have the wardrobe for this. I do have this flannel. It's kind of a jacket. It's kind of in between a shirt and a heavy jacket. So it's good for today. If it gets much colder though, it wouldn't do much good. I have my Warrington Town beanie for all of you over there in England. That's my team away from home, I guess. Freshly promoted up in the big time. I think they're in the 6th tier. So yeah, long way to go. I also recently discovered last week, as I was hiking through some really wet, tall grass, that I have a really nice pair of boots that are a few years old now, that they either have a hole in them or have sprung a leak somewhere, because I had some really wet feet. So yeah, full new wardrobe is definitely in order. Well, we're about a week away from the calendar mark for autumn. As you can see, we're still pretty green. We've lost some of the deep dark green though, and starting to yellow. Our peak, they keep adjusting it back. Now we're not expected to hit peak season here until mid-October. So we're about a month away from that now. So I am anxiously, impatiently waiting for that. But I think we can still find some summer greens in here. I'm all right with that. So I've got to admit, I've been here before. I went on a hike here a couple weeks ago and I ran into something really cool that I wanted to show you. And that is this tree right behind me. Now, I don't know if you're the kind of person who sees faces or objects up in the clouds or in trees. I am. And this caught my eye immediately as I walked by. I'm sure you can't see it from there. Let me get you a little bit closer. All right, so not much down here at the bottom of the tree, but as you go up, there is definitely a face there. And the thing that I immediately noticed, an Ewok from Star Wars, Return of the Jedi. You see it? That is definitely the face of an Ewok. And below it, it might be hard to see because it's kind of dark back in here, almost look like Ewoks holding some Ewok babies. Pretty neat, just out here in the middle of the woods. It's totally random, about a mile from the car, Ewok tree. Let me know what you see. Did you see a bear? See Ewoks? Did you see something else? I'm gonna take some pictures, different focal lengths, 35 millimeters, 70 millimeters, and then probably about 125 to 150 millimeters. I'll put those up on the screen for you now. Let me know what you see. No real point to the vlog this morning, just out to get some exercise, check to see if there's any leaves starting to turn for autumn, and just explore. I am going to take a different trail though, so this is the only part behind me there that I've actually been on, so I'm going to try a different trail and see what I can find. I think I'm going to go up. There's some deer up there. I can hear them. I can hear the mother making some god-awful sounds. I don't think she's happy that I'm here. I'm certainly not here to harm her. I only shoot animals with my camera. All right, ooh. This is kind of the difficult part of the hike here. This is probably definitely meant for the mountain bikes and ATVs. All right, it's good exercise. I need it. So ever since moving to West Virginia, I've been really interested in these massive vines that we have here that just grow uncontrolled out here in the forest. This one goes, I don't know where it starts, right down here in the ground somewhere, comes all the way up. There's a dead tree behind that, and it just scales. The dead tree goes through it, around it, over here, and up this massive tree. Just absolutely incredible. Mother Nature is amazing. It may not be the most beautiful tree, might not be the most beautiful thing to look at, but it's beautiful in its own way. I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'm gonna take a few pictures of it. Probably better in vertical orientation than horizontal, but I'm gonna try them both. I'll put them both up on the screen for you. You let me know which one you like best, and let me know what you think of this. All right, wow, look at that. It's just absolutely a massive vine. All right, on the screen for you now. So we still have a little bit of fog left. See it back there, but we have sunrise happening back there. You can see it's much lighter back that way. And once that sun comes up over the hill or the mountain back there, I expect we'll lose the fog pretty quick, but just absolutely stunning state park here in West Virginia. Let me get up this hill. Feel the burn. Let me turn you around so you can see this. Look at this view, just absolutely amazing. Just beauty in every direction. Now I did get my camera out and I was going to take a photo of this right here, basically down this trail, this scene right here. It's one of those things where in person, it's just amazing looking, but it just doesn't quite translate to a good photo, unfortunately. But got more of the fog up there. West Virginia is such an unbelievable place and just such a hidden gem. You never hear anybody talking about it as a place to go vacation or for photography, except in the fall. Pretty well known as a good, great photography place, but otherwise it's a hidden gem. I hope it stays that way. There's not people everywhere. It's very sparsely populated. It's one of the reasons we moved here. And people have been asking, that's like a question I get almost every week on my videos or on my Instagram. Why West Virginia? Why West Virginia? I may actually do a why West Virginia vlog because there's about 5 questions that I've gotten over and over and over since we moved up here. I'd like to maybe put that out in vlog form and answer those questions for you. But for now, I'm gonna try to go get a couple more shots of this amazing state park. All right, everybody, I think this is going to be my last composition for today. This was just a quick trip out to the woods today to see how we're doing regarding autumn colors. We're not quite there yet, unfortunately, but we are starting to see some yellows and some of the deep dark greens starting to fade a little bit. So we're not far away, and this cold weather is going to help spur it along. So let me tell you about my last composition here. We have absolutely glorious scene with these towering trees all around me here. The tree behind you there is probably 100 feet tall. These ones here, probably 75 to 80 feet tall. Just absolutely gorgeous scene. Yes, it's along a pathway. Now let me talk about pathway shots for a second. I've apologized for taking pathway shots in the past, and I've heard other people apologize for them because I guess they're considered cliche. I don't buy it. I don't buy it anymore. If that's where the beauty is, that's where the beauty is. Take the shot. Maybe that's why they built that path here, because they wanted you to see this beautiful scene. Who knows? But it is a beautiful scene, and it happens to be along a pathway. So I'm going to take the shot. I'm not going to apologize for it, and I'm never going to apologize for it again. So let me tell you about my last composition before I wrap it up here. Like I said, I have these towering trees all around me. Nice pathway shot here. Still have some fog in the back, but I also have some morning light coming back in a nice yellow and orange glow. I'm going to try something that I've never tried before. I'm going to try a 3-shot horizontal pano. So that way you can see more of the scene, but still in a horizontal shot. I've never done it before. It really never made much sense to me to do something like that in Florida. Here definitely makes more sense. Not sure how it's going to work out. Like I said, I've never done it before, but I'll put it up on the screen. If it looks even remotely good, let me know what you think. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up from Watersmith State Park. Just an absolutely stunning state park about 10 miles from my house. I'm really fortunate to have this right in my backyard. Again, we're not quite to autumn yet, but this place is going to be absolutely stunning in about 3 weeks. And I will be back because I don't think I've even scratched the surface of it. I think there's 13 hiking trails or mountain biking trails here, and I've been on 2 or 3 of them so far. So yeah, a lot more to explore. This place is just going to explode with color here in just a couple weeks. I'll definitely be back. I did take some images that I didn't vlog this morning, so I'll put those up here at the very end. Let me know what you think of those. And yeah, I'm gonna head home and wake Joanna up and have her take me shopping. Yesterday was a day of firsts for me, by the way. It was the first day in over 12 years that I have not wore a pair of shorts. And it was the first day in probably 3 or 4 years that I've wore a pair of jeans. So yeah, I'm gonna wake her up, have her take me shopping, get me kitted out for autumn and fall here in West Virginia, and I'm sure she needs some stuff herself. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this. I've had a great time this morning, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, bye.